You see, fear must be fed in order for it to gain power. And the way that fear is fed best is it loves a buffet of what if and worry. I mean, it just loves it. It eats on it constantly. You know, it's amazing to me how people can so clearly hear the devil but can't hear God's voice. I mean, isn't that true? I mean, don't you? It just seems like no one ever struggles to hear the voice of the enemy in their life. But I meet people who struggle to hear the voice of God in their life. I mean, it really is astounding. It's amazing to me that a God who has been so faithful can be so doubted, and yet an enemy who is completely unfaithful can be so trusted. Now, here's what we have to remember about this, it's very important, is that the Bible is very clear that Satan is a liar. And there's nothing that, he can't even tell the truth. He doesn't know how to speak it. It's a language that's foreign to him. And equally, God can never lie, and he is truth. And any time that God creates something, Satan creates a counterfeit to it.
What if they don't like me? What if I end up alone? What if my child never comes back to faith? What if I relapse again? What if this is as good as it gets? What if I lose my house? What if the cancer comes back? What if I lose my job? What if after all this studying, I still fail?
And so now you're in the wilderness of what if. I now find that what if is a weapon that the devil uses to keep me from doing things that I know good and well in my spirit God has called me to do.
When everything seems like it's about to fall, what do you have to hold on to? And in our world today, so many times we don't know what's to come. But so many times, don't you and I face what might come tomorrow with fear?
But in my years, I have just noticed that people are scared about possibilities they can't see in the dark. Things that might happen, they get scared of. Winston Churchill was asked how he made it through World War II with all of its fears. He said, "I act like I'm unafraid. I choose not to fear. I will not dread this. I will walk as though I am not. I'm going to trust God."
See, if you focus on the enemy, the problems will always seem huge. The result is fear. When you focus on God, your faith grows as you realize that God is bigger than your problems. Romans 8:31 says, if God is for us, who can be against us? God is on your side. Come on, you're going to come out of this and we're going to make it. Focus on God, not the enemies. It is a choice. That's why we worship. It's not just a tradition. Worship is connecting with God and focusing on Him and forgetting about fears.
What would happen in your life instead of looking at fear, you just called to Jesus? Don't be afraid or discouraged. Listen to me. For the Lord my God is with you. And He will not fail you or what? Forsake you. And isn't that incredible? Let me ask you this question. What could go right? What could go right? The fear of something bad happening in your life may very well keep God out of bringing something good in your life. I'm going to trust you. It doesn't mean the fear goes away. It means I take the courageous step of trusting God for who He says He is.
Even if the worst thing happened, God would be with me in that too. I'm going to do everything I can to stop it. I'm going to do everything I can to change it. But see, even if it happens, I am is still with me.